I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. You can call today the calm before the storm. Our region is once again bracing for a winter storm. This one is set to arrive late tonight and carry through tomorrow morning's commute. Snowfall amounts could reach up to a foot or more in some parts of the Hudson Valley. And the forecast drew people to local supermarkets earlier today to pick up a few food staples before the storm. The owner of the Super G-Mart in Wurtsboro says a storm forecast means they have to take steps to get an adequate supply of those in-demand items.
Well, especially, your milk and your eggs and things like that, your staple items that you want to make sure you're covered with bread, because they're going to go for breads and rolls and things like that, so they're covered, across the board.
I want to get a few staples in the house before the storm hits, because I live in a really bad wooded area and I don't get out that much when it snows, so here I am.
And it also means stores have to have enough staff on hand to handle the pre-storm shoppers.
We readjust based on the weatherman's predictions, and hopefully they're right. I do have staff coming in later this afternoon. That's probably when it'll be the busiest.
You can keep up with the timing of this latest storm as well as projected snowfall amounts by checking back here at recordonline.com/winter. In Ulster County, the family of a missing man made a public plea today to anyone who may have information about the whereabouts of their missing son. Bill and Patricia Greene are convinced that someone knows something that can help them locate their son, 33-year-old Zachary Greene of Saugerties, who disappeared late Sunday night, January 2nd, while in uptown Kingston. That night, a surveillance camera video caught Greene walking down Wall Street. His car was later found unlocked 2 blocks away. Searches of the area have turned up nothing. More than 5,000 flyers have been put up and a $10,000 reward has been offered. The Greenes made their appeal for help from the public outside a restaurant on Fair Street, where he was last seen that night by a restaurant employee. There is a plan to bring in a team of search dogs this weekend to aid in the ongoing effort. Elsewhere, an 18-year-old from New Windsor has been indicted on an attempted murder charge for a shooting last month in the town of Newburgh. Jose Zavala also faces charges of first-degree assault and possession of a weapon for the December 18th shooting of a Newburgh man during a robbery outside a town of Newburgh convenience store. According to investigators, Zavala was among a group of men who stole a gold chain from 25-year-old Timothy Bruno. Police say Zavala shot Bruno when he tried to get the gold chain back. A total of 7 people face charges in connection with that incident. It looks like the former Kaplan School for Special Education in New Windsor will be reopening its doors. Officials with 2 Westchester County educational agencies, St. Christopher Incorporated and the Greenburgh North Castle Union Free School District, have unveiled their plans to reopen the school in September. Kaplan School had been run by McQuaid's Children's Services, but was shut down in December of 2009 by the McQuaid Foundation at the direction of the State Education Department. The move came following an inspection that uncovered serious educational, disciplinary, and code violations. Reporter Michael Randall will have more on the announcement and its impact here at Record Online and in the Wednesday edition of the Times-Herald Record. The decision has been made, but the bad feelings remain in the city of Newburgh, where the city council has approved a new 5-year contract with its firefighters union. But the deal has created a serious rift on the council. The 3-2 vote approves a contract that saves the jobs of 12 firefighters and includes a pay freeze for 2 years, but provides raises during the later years of that agreement. Council members Marge Bell and Christine Bello voted against it, saying it wasn't in the best interests of the city's financial future. During a pre-vote shouting match, Mayor Nick Valentine accused the councilwomen of supporting the deal in private and opposing it in public. Your drive to work tomorrow morning will probably be a very challenging one. You'll wake up to an accumulation of snow, and predictions call for up to a foot or more in parts of the region before the storm clears out Wednesday afternoon. Temperatures will go only as high as the low 30s. The sun will be a welcome sight on Thursday, but it'll stay cold with the highs only in the mid to upper 20s. Keep checking back here at Record Online for all the the latest storm information as well as all the breaking news, and get a complete recap in tomorrow's edition of the Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.